YouTube, what's good? Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Ian Scott. Welcome to my channel, Ian on a Quest. Today we're going to be talking about 3 reasons why you may have failed in the past. Now those 3 reasons may be the reasons that you're currently failing. Today I hope that you come up with a solution. After watching this video, you come up with a solution that's going to correct your behaviors, and you're going to be able to put those things behind you from this point on, and you're going to be able to achieve whatever goals that you have. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my own experiences. Hopefully some of you guys can relate, so I need you to lock in and stay tuned. Perfect. Number 1 on the list of reasons why you may have failed or you're currently failing is because you kept doing the same non-beneficial things that were giving you the same non-beneficial results. Notice I said non-beneficial things. These were things that weren't helping you grow, they were not helping you meet a desired goal, and they sure as heck were not pushing you closer to success. Now in some cases, doing the same thing all the time can be okay if it's beneficial for you. For example, if you have a workout routine, it's the same old workout routine you've always followed, but it's improving your health, then you're okay. If you have a business and you developed a business plan, it's the same old business plan you've always followed, but it's giving you a consistent, growing clientele, and it's netted you a desirable income, you're okay. If you read, self-help books on a monthly basis, and these self-help books are triggering your ingenuity, they're increasing your productiveness, then you're okay. So I need you to note that if you're doing the same things, but these things are getting you to where you need to be or pushing you in the direction that you want to go, that's going to help you achieve massive amounts of success or the success level that you want, you're okay. However, if you're doing some things that are non-beneficial to you and you've continuously done these things for quite some time, you got a bad habit and you need to break that bad habit. Now, as promised, I said I'd share my own personal bad habit that I developed shortly after getting out of the military. But before I do that, do me a huge favor. Help me and help this channel out. Hit that subscribe button for me. Go ahead and smash that notification bell. Smash the like button. And share this video if you find it beneficial and you feel that someone else may benefit by watching this video. My bad habit that I developed after getting out of the military was I was going into a workspace that I knew I was not going to stay in. I knew I didn't like workspace and I knew I wasn't going to stay in it, but because I found it easy to obtain a job and it was helping pay the bills, I kept running to it. And if you've been following this channel for quite some time, then you know exactly what that is. If you watch this channel for a while, you know that after I got out of the military, I went into car sales. And after car sales, I didn't stay in that long. I quickly ran and got my CDL. I landed my first job right after I got my CDL. It was an OTR position with a company, which stands for over the road for, my non-trucking people. After 3 days of being over the road, I packed my stuff up. I left the trainer mentor. I rented a car and I drove 13 hours back home the next day after driving 13 hours up to our location where we were at that point. And it was at that moment I was like, yo, I can't do this. I can't be out here on this road like this, man. This is sickening. I can't do this, man. I was gonna make myself sick if I tried to do that.
I quit.
Fast forward a few weeks later after that, I found another trucking position that was local. I thought it was gonna be better, and it was better. But I knew that sitting in a truck all day and just driving up and down the highway all day, it wasn't gonna be for me.
Nope.
It was good at the time, and I actually probably would have stayed at that job a little bit longer had I gotten along better with the boss and the supervisor. It came down to, them trying to overwork me, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one overworked. I don't know, I didn't talk to any of the other drivers, but I did, however, after I quit that one, I went on Google to look at the reviews, and, they were all pretty bad, overworked and underpaid reviews about that company.
You guys suck.
It was actually a dump truck company out of Phoenix, Arizona, and I was driving a belly dump. I won't out that company, to each his own. If you go to that company, you may have a better experience than I did. I'm all for getting your own experience. Your experience may not be my experience, and my experience may not be your experience. So I urge everyone, for whatever I talk about on this channel, try it for yourself, because you may have a totally different experience from what I had. Just recently, last year, at the end of last year, I went into another trucking position.
Why?
And I quit that one as well. And after that one, I said that was my third and final time trying this out and quitting. Because going into those jobs and quitting the way that I was quitting, it was costing me a lot of time and costing me a lot of money when I knew it wasn't what I wanted to do. I honestly got out of the military with the idea that I wanted to start my own business. I was doing YouTube already before I got out. I really wanted to stick with YouTube, but I didn't know how to tell people that, hey, I want to get out of the military and pursue YouTube. I wanted some content, but I was really using YouTube I was trying to use YouTube as a form of leverage. I wanted to do something else. And that thing is the thing that's behind me. If you can see that, I got my health coaching certification in September of 2022. I really wanted to become a health coach. I was big into health. I'll probably share a video or two later on, about my journey with that and why I wanted to do that. And I knew what I wanted to do, but listening to other people tell me that, hey, I think you'll be good at this. I think you should do this. I did what people told me they thought I should do, not what I knew I wanted to do and not what I knew I was capable of doing. So I let certain people hinder me, set me back because they told me that, hey, start a business is gonna be hard. And they were right partially, but that didn't mean that I couldn't do it. That just meant it was gonna be challenging. And so I can kick myself every time I think about it, but that's part of the journey, that's part of the growth process. My advice to you is to find something that you want to do and stick with it. Don't let anyone tell you that, hey, you shouldn't do this and you can't do that. Show them you can. Now, second on the list of reasons why you may have failed or are currently failing, it's probably going to be a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, but we just have to admit the truth sometimes. Like they used to tell us in the military, sometimes you just got to call the baby ugly.
Ugly.
But that reason is you're surrounded by the wrong people. Now, those wrong people may be people that you genuinely love and care about, but they just simply aren't the right people that you need around you that's going to push you in the direction that you need to go. Being surrounded by the wrong people can hinder your growth and can block your ability to create a better version of yourself. Sometimes you just have to let people go. Again, these can be people that you truly love and genuinely care about, but these people just don't align with the you that you want to become. Now, my uncle once told me, he's like, son, when hanging around certain people, either one or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to become them or they're going to become you. Think about it. If you're someone who wants to become let's say a neurologist, would you go talk to the homeless man on 32nd and Park? Probably not. Would you go talk to the trucker that's been trucking for 20 plus years? Probably not. So you need to find some like-minded people, some people who are doing better than you or going in the direction that you want to go in. Talk to those people, be around those people. It's not that you have any bad blood or animosity or any grudge, towards the people that you've always known and, cared about and loved and hung around for all of these years. It's just that you need to go in another direction. And in order for you to go in that direction, you kind of need to fall back from them. I actually heard a reel on Instagram this morning with rapper Kevin Gates where he was talking about pretty much the same thing. He said, I love you, but I don't like what you do. And you're hindering me from where I need to go. So I need to release you with love. It doesn't have to be any bad blood when you release somebody. You just need to understand and make them understand that, you're doing this for a better you, to create a better you. It's not like, hey, y'all can never speak again in some cases. But in order for you to get to that next level, you need to fall back a little bit. Say, hey, I'm doing something different now. And I appreciate our time. I respect you as a person, but it's time for me to move on. So sometimes you have to let those people go. Now, last on the list of reasons why you may have failed or you're currently failing is because you lack drive and passion. Now, this could have been due for many reasons or due to many factors. You could have felt inadequate. You could have been going through depression, a rough or rocky point in your life. You could have not possessed enough passion for the thing that you were trying to do. You could have been going through a mental block. But whatever it was or whatever it is, sit yourself down. Take some time to think about your greatest challenges or challenge that's hindering you the most, and come up with a solution. Get motivated and come up with a solution to fix these things and go after your goal. For weeks now, I've been hearing this guy on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok on these reels, and it's the same voice. And I think, it's people just sharing the content. And he said that when you can't stay motivated, stay consistent. If you can stay consistent, you can get your motivation back. That's like me with the trucking. I couldn't stay consistent because I wasn't motivated. So you need to find something that you'll be able to stay consistent with. I urge you to do the things that you want to do this year in 2023. Do exactly what you want to do. Don't listen to no outside sources telling you that you should do this or you should do that, telling them to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind their business. They don't know what you know. They don't know what you know about you. You know what you're capable of, and you know what you want to do. So find something that you can stay consistent with. Find something that motivates you enough to stay consistent and do that thing. Yo, thank you all for watching this video. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I hope to see you all on the next video. Peace.